In this lesson, in this video, I'm going to cover simple past as a very important, functional, and useful tense. In your speaking, specifically in part 2, the cue card. Remember, there are 5 different uses. Simple past has 5 different uses. Let's learn them together. Stay with me. Use 1. It's about a completed action in the past. What does it mean? A completed action in the past. It started in the past and it's finished there. Look here. Suppose this is a time chart, for example. So here is the past, this is the present time, and there is the future. We don't want them here now. In the past, look, if something, for example, my first verb just happened there. It started in the past and it's already finished. It's completed action in the past. This is your use 1. Look here, there are more tips to cover. Use the simple past to express the idea that an action started and finished at a specific time in the past. You know the specific time. You know something happened and something finished. Okay? More tips. Sometimes you don't need to mention exactly the time phrase, the time reference. But whatever you do, you need to have something in your mind about that time, that specific time. But you don't need to say it always. Look at this example. I saw a movie yesterday. This means I started it and I finished it there. What is my specific time? Yesterday. It means in the past, something happened and finished. I saw a movie yesterday. Be with me with more examples like, I didn't see a play yesterday. In the past, all right? Again, the time reference, yesterday. Okay? Let me give you a couple of more examples. Like, last year, I traveled to Japan. That's the time reference. I traveled to Japan. It started in the past and finished there. Completed. I traveled to Japan. More examples. Last year, I didn't travel to Korea. It's again in the past. It might be a positive tense, like saw, like traveled, or a negative verb, a negative tense, like didn't see or didn't travel. Whatever they are, they happened in the past and finished there. This is the first use of simple past. Did you have dinner last night? Even in this example, did have, which means had in the past tense. Did you have dinner last night? It finished in the past. Last night. My time reference. Specific time in the past. So my first use is to use it for something in the past started and finished there. Okay? Stay with me to see use 2. Use 2, number 2. We're still talking about past simple. There's another one, another use. Use number 2. A series of completed actions. A series, not only one. Look here, this might be my first verb, this is my second verb, and this is my third verb, for example. There can be more verbs, but all of them happened in the past and finished. But more points, stay with me. Look, we use the simple past to list a series of completed actions in the past. It means you can use this when you're telling a story. And as you're telling a story, there might be a couple of more verbs with you, not only one verb, and you can list them all together. But how you can do this? Look, these actions happen first, second, third, fourth. If you had more verbs, you can go on. So this means when you're telling a story and there are lots of verbs, don't worry about it. Use the past simple and list them together. First, second, and so on. Let me give you an example. Stay with me. Like this. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. It's a piece of a story, part of a bigger story. Some things happened: finished, walked, and found. They're all in simple past, and you can do this too. And remember, I'm listing them. It's a story again, I'm telling you. You don't have to include then, or after that, or next. This is enough to list verbs in the past tense, in the simple past, to show you're telling a story. Let me give you another example. Stay with me and watch this. He arrived at the airport at 8 o'clock, checked into the hotel at 9, and met the others at 10 o'clock. Arrived, checked into, and met. These are all past simple verbs. And look, I'm listing them to tell you a story or part of a story, so you can do this too. All right, stay with me. In the next video, I'm going to cover more uses of past simple. چی دیگه اینجا بگم؟ همین دیگه. past simple تمام. میره بعد. آره، گفتم تو ویدیوهای بعدی با من. آره. So stay with me in the next video. Again. So stay with me in the next video. I'm going to cover more uses of simple past. Stay with us.